Means we're
We're live.
live. Yeah. What's up, Gio?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hadn't seen you in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah? Doing okay?
Yeah. Doing all right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had this conversation before, but we just figured we'd have it again now
Yeah.
because we're live.
We're live?
And the conversation didn't mean anything before because it wasn't recorded.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that we're good. So yeah,
Okay. Yep.
if you want to go ahead and hit that like button, if you're on or if you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit that like button, and say hello, whether it be in the chat or in the comments.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and
Get started?
get started.
All right. Well, you have something planned?
Well, I have the
Oh,
first
understood.
whiskey planned,
Oh, okay.
but after that, we can wing it.
Yeah.
But I picked up a whiskey this past weekend,
Ooh.
and
You're excited about it?
oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Oh.
So this is the Jack Daniel's American Single Malt Oloroso Sherry Cask. It's like everywhere now.
Yeah. I figured you weren't going to get it because you're like, it's everywhere.
Yeah. So, and I don't have the jigger out here, so we're going to be doing not half-ounce pours, but
Oh.
yeah, I don't have it. But we'll pace ourselves regardless. But yeah, so the day that we went to see all the distilleries, which was the day of the last live stream, and none of those videos are up yet. Hopefully one will be up this coming weekend. But Gio and I went to Specs afterwards, and we saw this there. And I was like, oh my God, I've only ever seen this in duty-free stores. And Gio was like, get it, get it, get it. And I was like, no, it's expensive. And Gio was like, get it, get it, get it. And I was like, oh, I'll think about it. And then Gio was like, get it, get it, get it. And I was like, nah. If I come back and it's still there, then then that means I get it. And I went back and it was still there.
Yeah. Like 3 times.
Yeah, I went back a few times and it was still there every time. So yeah. Starting off with the Jack Daniel's Oloroso Sherry Cask Single Malt.
Ready?
Ready.
We're
Cheers.
just going to smell, taste.
Oh yeah, we'll smell it and
We're going
then
to smell? Okay. Oh.
you know what? I feel like it still smells like Jack Daniel's.
Yeah. The proof is pretty strong on the scent.
I think it's only 90.
Yeah, it's only 90. Wow.
No, but so I tried it when I bought it. But
Yeah,
you're
I figured
right.
you would.
Yeah, but when I got it, I was like, oh, it tastes a little bit more than the proof. I don't know why I expected it to be like, I don't know, 100 something, but. Yeah, but it's got that little banana-y, peanutty thing that I seem to get with Jack Daniel's, like the peanut shells.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I don't think it's quite as sweet as regular Jack.
It kind of has like a...
You're right.
Yeah. Not the same cough as before. So
Oh, this is a
good.
new cough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has like a banana flavored yogurt type of smell to it.
Yeah. So it is a sherry cask finish, so
I don't smell any like wine quality. Maybe I do. Maybe like a dry wine.
yeah, I'm kind of looking for that, but I feel like I'm not getting what I normally get from a sherry cask. But yeah, I think it does have that dry wine kind of it's like a
It's not like a wine that we normally try. It's more like a fermented, right?
well, wine is
Fermented,
fermented.
but I mean like just like the basic. Trying to find words and I can't find them.
Okay. But no, it's interesting because it does have an oakiness to it, but it's more of a wine oaky. Like you ever smell like wine and you're like, oh yeah, there's a little bit of oaky there.
No, I
Like-
don't smell enough wine to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've ever smelled like a red wine and you can kind of get like that oak coming through from it, that's sort of what I'm getting here is more of like a wine oak than a whiskey oak, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna try it.
Okay. I was just trying to like sit for a little bit and just.
Oh, you want to let it sit for a little bit?
Oh yeah, but I don't have nothing to talk about, so that's why I was like, just talking
we
about.
could talk about something, dude. It's been raining lately.
Oh yeah.
So
a lot.
yeah, that's a big deal for us because it doesn't rain here often, but it's been raining here a lot like the past
Yeah,
week
we
or
got
so.
we got like 6 inches of rain the past month.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like during, which it's supposed to be a wet season, but it's never a wet season. I don't like keep calling it a wet season for us.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, we're not getting any rain, but I was like, that's usual.
Yeah. But we actually got rain during this wet season, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a rule of thumb, folks. Whenever you're like, oh, I have nothing to talk about, just talk about the weather. Because it's like something that you and the other person that you're talking to have experienced. That's like the one thing everyone has in common.
Oh yeah. Unless it's
You'd think we would have more to talk about with how long we've known each other.
unless it's like a scattered thunderstorm, and you're like, oh yeah, I got a lot of rain. I didn't get any rain.
Oh.
You live like 2 miles away from me. I didn't get any rain.
Oh. Well, like even if you're talking about like talking to someone like far away, like they have weather.
Oh yeah, they do have weather.
Like even if they didn't get a scattered thunderstorm
they have some sort of weather.
yesterday, yeah, they got some sort of weather.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess that's why the weather is like a default conversation.
I guess that's the customer service in us.
Yeah. Yeah, he and I used to like long time ago. We worked at the same like customer service job, and yeah,
That's the main thing they told us.
when you got to make small talk with the customer, it's like just talk about the weather. So that still happens. And then even like right now at work, like my team chat, they all talk about the weather.
Well, they do.
Mm-hmm. But most of the folks are like here local. But still, I'm gonna put this
Yeah, that's fine.
back here.
Okay.
Just stuff to fill the time.
Yep. After we pour, then we can try it.
Yeah. That sounds good. But no, I'm excited about this one. All right. Ready to try it?
Ready to try.
Cheers. On the taste, I feel like the dry wine comes
Really
through
comes
a lot
through.
more. Mm-hmm.
It's bitter, but it's like a pleasant bitter.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
is.
a characteristic bitter.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like a dry red wine.
It's sweet too.
Yeah, sweet and bitter, bittersweet, if you will.
Like it's bitter, like in the like I guess where your bitter palate is at. I guess that's in the middle, right, or on top, or whatever.
Yeah,
But then like on the sides, it's like as it flows back. Yeah.
I don't know where that's supposed to be. I've heard like like I think we've all heard like different sections of the tongue, like the middle tastes one type of flavor and then the sides taste another type.
Yeah.
And then I've also heard people say that that's a myth.
Oh.
So I mean I don't know which is true.
Didn't we learn that in class though?
We might have, but we learned a lot of things in class.
Class is just a myth. I like that.
I like it too. It's pretty.
This one's never thought like Jack Daniel. Oh, the higher proof ones, yeah. But
Yeah.
for a lower proof, this one's like a sipping one.
Yeah, it is really nice to sip on. It might just be because it's a single malt. I don't know. You tend to enjoy those.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. No, this was a nice one. I'm glad I picked this up. I had seen it at duty free so many times and like almost got it a few times, but I'm glad I didn't because it was more expensive through there, and this was like $74.
Oh, this one's 74. Also, it became cheaper. Because wasn't it like 90 when we first saw it?
When you and I saw it, it was $74.
Oh, okay.
But when I saw it at duty free, it was like I want to say it was like 90 pounds.
Oh,
So
wow,
that's
$100.
Over, yeah. But yeah, and the other thing too is this is a 1 liter bottle, so it's larger than like a standard whiskey bottle.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What is? Let's see. I'm gonna math it real quick. It was 74 times. So for a standard size bottle, $55.
Okay. That's like a. That's equivalent to like a high-end Jack Daniels,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the other ones you got like was around the same price.
Well,
No, but they're
proofs-
smaller.
Yeah, but the barrel proofs are about like $65.
Yeah.
So, but this isn't proof, so I guess it makes sense that it would be a little bit cheaper per milliliter. But but yeah, no, I'm glad we got this because it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we finish this one, do you want to move on to another Jack Daniels or another American single malt? Just to kind of keep a pattern.
We can try a different single malt.
Different single malt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Start
cool.
comparing like single malts.
Cool.
This is our single malt day, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we can be that.
Yeah. We have enough.
Yeah, and if someone jumps in and you know veers us in a different direction, then that's okay.
More than welcome.
But we'll stick with the American single malts for now. No, this is very enjoyable.
I think we could do that one day, like, because I know you have some wine that has that oaky flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
We can try to either do those blind or I'm pretty sure we not blind because we'll figure out which one's which just by the look.
Oh, the wine?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, if we do like all reds or something. I mean, if we did like reds and whites, then yeah. But
No, but I mean like reds and like whiskey bourbon.
Oh, you're talking about doing a blind with wine and whiskey.
Yeah, but we'll notice the color. The color will be really easy.
Well, we'll
to find
notice
out.
the taste too. I mean,
Will I? I don't know.
I'm sure you will.
Well, who knows?
Oh, now I just want to try that to see if like you actually like do it. Like, oh yeah, this is a nice sweet wine. Like, dude, that's Lagavulin. But
Well,
yeah.
like I'm saying, like cherry one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Just trying to get the next single malt on deck. We don't have that many single malts,
We don't.
but we have enough, I think, to fill a stream. We have a lot of Texas single malts, actually.
Oh, is that where that'll come from?
That's where a lot of mine come from. We'll try this one next.
Okay.
This is from Colorado.
Oh.
That'll be fun. A nice Colorado single malt.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, nice Colorado single malt. So that weather, huh?
Just go back to weather.
All right. But yeah, no, this is really good.
Yeah.
And another thing I noticed when I was at the liquor store, I actually went to Total Wine when I bought this, but there at Total Wine, they had the Elijah Craig barrel proof, the A125,
Oh,
and the Larceny barrel proof, and 1792 single barrel, which are whiskeys that I'm not used to seeing just like out that often. So I think a lot of these whiskeys that used to be a little bit harder to find,
we're starting to creep up.
yeah, are starting to show up and actually like sit on the shelf for a little while before it's all gone. Because those used to be the ones like, you know, the day it went on the shelf, it was gone. But now they're actually sitting there for a little while. Which
Does
is
that
nice.
mean that there's going to be a new batch coming? Is that usually what happens?
Well, yeah, because so the A batch of the Elijah Craig and the Larceny are like the first one of the year. And so there's one that comes out in May, but we usually don't get them here in Texas till a couple months later. So we'll probably see the second batch around July or maybe August. HD, how's it going?
Hola.
How much was it? This was $74. $74 for the 1 liter. If you're talking about the Elijah Craig barrel proof, I think it was 70 for like the standard size. But yeah, this one was $74. And it's pretty good. I would recommend it if it pops up in your area. It's only 90 proof. And yeah, that's it. It's only 90 proof. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's go.
I'll put this right here. And since we're sticking with the single malts, we'll just stick with our same glasses. We'll just do a little bit of that so we can rinse it out. So we're going to move on to another American single malt. But HD, if you have something that you're sipping on or something that you want us to try, let us know. And if we have it, we'll try it. And if not, we'll try something similar at least. All right, but moving on to Stranahan's. Oh, does this have a
screw? Remember?
Yeah. It has a 1 ounce, a 2 ounce. Does it have a half ounce? It doesn't have a half ounce. Okay.
Well, I guess you can figure it out by doing half of a 1 ounce.
I guess I could. Or I could just eyeball it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to eyeball it. Stranahan's. There we go. All right, Stranahan's. So this is a single malt whiskey from Colorado. Let's see. Does it say where in Colorado? Is this Denver? I know Denver has. Yep, Denver, Colorado. This one is 94 proof, so a little bit higher than the Jack Daniels we just had. 100% malted barley, pristine Rocky Mountain water, double distilled in small copper stills, and we let it rest in virgin American oak casks. So I don't think this has like a finish like the Jack Daniels did. This is the original single malt. I know Stranahan's has other flavors, but this is the original. We did a review of this one a couple of years ago.
Oh, it's been that long?
Yeah.
Oh. I felt like it was sooner than that. Wait, did we do a blind on this one? No.
No.
Why do I feel like we did it sooner than that?
When was it? We did the Stranahan's review on... One moment, please.
It has a nice smell.
Stranahan's. It does, right? June of 2023.
Oh, wow.
So almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. No. This is June. So like exactly 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're already in June.
We're in June.
We're in June.
Yep.
You know what it smells like? It smells like a fruit roll-up.
Ooh. Yep.
It smells like a fruit roll-up.
Do they still have those?
I'm sure they do.
I haven't been in the candy section in so long.
No.
I kind of like skip it.
It has a fruit roll. It also has a little bit, just a hint of cheesiness. It might just because I'm looking for it. I was looking for it on the Jack Daniels, but I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Maybe because it's a little bit cooler of a climate in Colorado than it is in Tennessee. But
Maybe.
all right.
There's like a yellow cheese to it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. That has an interesting finish.
I remember liking this more than I do now. But I'm not sure why. I have like a...
It tastes like it should be finished. To me, at least, it does. But I don't think it is finished. I think it's just virgin American oak casks.
It has like a marker taste to it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I feel like I'm still getting like a... Okay, well, on that sip I didn't get it. But I was going to say, I feel like I'm still getting like a wine finish kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
But on that second sip I didn't really get it that much. I just sort of got like a... Almost just kind of felt like a bourbon.
I'm getting like a... you remember those scented markers back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, you know, when you smell it, you can taste it.
Yeah.
That's how...
Like the markers that were like scented like different flavors.
Like the colored... Yeah, they're all colored, but yeah.
Yeah. How long was it aged? I don't know if it says on there. That's probably something that's Googleable. Stranahan's original single malt whiskey age. Stranahan's original. Okay, so this is Google's AI overview. Stranahan's original American single malt whiskey is a blend of whiskeys aged for a minimum of 5 years, with the youngest whiskey in the blend being at least 5 years old, and the whiskey is also married with whiskeys aged 6, 7, 8, and 9 years.
Yeah. But the specific one doesn't say how old. It just says distilled and aged and bottled by Stranahan.
Yeah. That's what the AI, the Google AI thing here says. But then when I actually go to Stranahan's website, it says a minimum of 4 years. So I will go off of that since it's their actual website.
So 4 to 5.
Yeah. 4 to 5 years.
It's not very long for a colder climate, right?
No, they can usually get away with a little bit more than that. But, I mean, this is still pretty good. It did say that it's blended with other whiskeys that are older. So I guess like the youngest whiskey that goes into this
It's 4 to 5.
is, yeah.
That one got a little sweetness to it, which is
did.
nice.
I feel like this one's getting better the more it sits.
Yeah.
It's got a little little bit more oak impact on that one in like a good way. A little bit of vanilla.
Yeah, I got like a creaminess, like a vanilla cream.
Yeah. All right. Well, after this, we'll probably move on to another single malt, unless you have something else that you would like us to try, or Let us know what you're drinking, and we'll see if we can find something similar to it. But we're gonna kind of stick with the American single malts in this one. We probably have just enough to fill a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, this is pretty good. Let me see. I want to see.
We haven't had this one in a while.
The High West Campfire. Okay, so this is a blend of rye, bourbon, and single malt.
Okay.
So that doesn't quite fit the description. Smoke wagon back. Yeah, the smoke wagon back there. Sorry if that's loud.
Just knocking everything over.
Straight bourbon. I feel like most of the single malts are going to be in here. We got a bunch of Balcones single malts and Texas single malts, so we might just end up having some Texas ones, but if we have any that isn't from Texas, that would be the place to start, I think.
We'll bring in a Texas one, and then we'll think about what else you have.
You can get a Texas one. Ooh.
Shall we try the one from Ranger Creek that we got last month? That'll be fun. All right, we've got our next one picked out.
Has it already been a month?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was the day we did our last live stream. I don't think it was quite a month ago. Oh, yeah, it was Cinco de Mayo. I remember now.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was pretty good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One more sip and then we'll move on. And I'll get us fresh glasses. All right. Moving on to another American single malt, this time from Texas. This one is very local to us. San Antonio, Texas. And Gio and I just went and visited the distillery about a month ago. Yep. And there'll be a video coming up on the channel here within the next week or two of us visiting this distillery. But this is the distillery only, Ranger Creek. They call it single malt number 2. You can even see like the little floaters in there. I think he mentioned that it had like the little floaters because it was like not filtered.
Oh. Does that give it a different characteristic?
I think what they when you don't filter it, I think it just like you filter out stuff like that, but you also tend to filter out like flavor. So I think they just did that so that it would have flavor. Because 44% ABV isn't really that high. But yeah, this is their single malt number 2 distillery only release. And yeah.
So floaters isn't bad. It's just for aesthetic purposes.
I think so, yeah. They're very craft. They do like distillery exclusive releases. I think. Did he say on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis? Quarterly. So yeah, they're always coming up with new kind of interesting stuff over there. So. This one smells totally different than the previous 2.
This one has an alcohol impact on the nose, but it's not
proof. You know, that's one we haven't had in a while.
Oh yeah. It's been about half a year.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Really? Dang, it's been way longer.
Like all these whiskeys that we've tried, you're like, oh yeah, we had that last week. Dude, we had it 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1792 foolproof. When did we have that?
Oh, I think we had it on the stream. That's why I'm remembering all these things.
Oh, we did a review of it June 2021.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, we did a review of it. Might be time to revisit it.
I like we're just joking, but it's been 4 years, and now it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
I think we had it on the stream or something, or maybe we had it like when we're doing our comparisons.
I know we had the 1792 small batch more recently. I think we did have that in a you know what? I think we did have the foolproof in a comparison now that you mention it. Because I seem to remember us having like comparisons of like higher proof bourbons or something. All right, I'm going to taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's kind of
That one's spicy.
it is spicy, right? I was going to say it's kind of sharp, but not like alcohol sharpness. I think it's spicy sharpness.
Yeah, like peppery.
It's really good though. That's crazy how like different these whiskeys can turn out when they all have the same mash bill.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one was finished in any certain way, but
Does it say?
I don't think so. He might have told us, but I really don't remember. It just says single malt number 2. Cheers, HD.
Cheers.
Maybe we do bust out the 1792 next. In what's the word? Solidarity. Yeah, that's a really interesting whiskey. Like, I really like it, but I could see like some people not liking it.
Yeah. That one I got like a saltiness to it.
Yeah.
That taste.
No, I can totally see that. But yeah, no, that.
This one's throwing me for a loop.
They got really interesting stuff over there. Well, the one Ranger Creek that we have that I almost grabbed, the Rimfire, is one of the most unique whiskeys I've ever tried. It is a single malt whiskey that is mesquite smoked as opposed to peat smoked. So it's smoky, but it's a completely different smoky than like you would get from a Scotch or another like peated whiskey. But one of these days we're gonna have to do a review on that. I don't think we have. We've had it in comparisons and like tastings, but
Not just by itself.
I don't think we have. I'll have to check, but I really don't think we have.
Well, you can't drink too much of it because that's the last one.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he said they renamed it, but it tasted different to me when we tried it.
I like that one.
It's really good.
It's very light too.
It is light, but it's light but flavorful at the same time. Like you don't have to hunt for the notes that you're trying to get. So our sound died?
Oh no. Hello? It did.
Hello? What about now?
No.
Ooh, what happened?
There we go.
Hello?
Alright, we're back.
Are we back? I think we're back. I wonder what caused that. That's weird. Thank you for letting us know. We would have totally missed that. And what's crazy is we have a little thing right here that shows like the
sound levels, and I've been looking at it, and I was like, oh.
we're just completely ignoring it. Maybe we would have found it eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were we saying? We like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like it. I don't know exactly when the sound cut off, but we like it.
Yep. It's like a light but flavorful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to do the 1792 Foolproof next. We actually have a store pick of 1792 Foolproof. So let us know if we should try the store pick or if we should try the standard. Because we have both. I'm leaning toward the store pick. But we'll see. Or maybe we do both.
Or maybe our song's not back.
It shows it's back.
Oh.
No, I think it's back. I think we just... Yeah.
Just wait.
Let me just do this real quick and see. I've thought about wearing like a headphones when we do our videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's back. Like not just our live streams, but our regular videos.
Mm-hmm.
Because lately on our videos, and if you watch our video that's coming out this Wednesday, you'll see. But the microphones are like crackling.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know what's causing that, but like part of me wants to wear headphones, like because you can plug headphones into the little like receiver for our mics,
Mm-hmm.
so you can like monitor it. So I might start doing that just to like, so we can catch that and maybe correct it in the video.
Oh. Because we don't have anybody else like back
No.
there to do it for us.
Mm-mm. It isn't until like we go to edit the video that we realize like, oh, this happened. Yeah.
For being so close to us, I feel like I should just stop by and just like pick one up.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of want to go back and pick up like another like distillery exclusive just to like try it. Cause this one was really good, and like I feel like everything we had there was very good,
Yeah.
and I would like to try more of their stuff. Let me go ahead and bust out the 1792.
Especially that very, very exclusive one that he let us try.
Yeah. I want to see about picking up a bottle of that whenever it comes out, because that one hadn't come out yet.
No.
All right, so we got a 1792 Foolproof. I have a single barrel store pick from WB Liquors. So yeah, we'll give this a try after we finish our single malts here.
Yeah.
And you know, that's another video that I want to do.
What's that?
Is like store picks versus like the
Non?
standard. Yeah.
Oh. Who does a...
If you guys are getting a lot of rain. No, we have been getting a lot of rain this last week. That was something we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
More than usual for where we are.
I think it's all over the U.S., right? Especially like the east.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's all like flowing that way.
To be honest with you, I have not been keeping up with the weather. It's like...
Really? Isn't that your thing?
Yeah, I majored in meteorology. But I don't keep up with the weather.
No, but even then, didn't you used to get all these apps that used to start like keeping track of?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what it's been doing in other parts of the country, but I just know here we've been getting a lot of rain.
Mm-hmm.
And like the last few like rains that we've gotten have like caught me by surprise.
Really?
Like, well, I haven't like been out in the rain, but I'm like, oh wow, it's raining.
Oh.
Like, So
when I showed you like the map of the rain coming by, you're just like, oh wow, that's actually happening.
yeah. Oh yeah, when you sent that to me last week. Yeah. Yeah.
I know there's a was it like a dust storm or not a dust storm? Like the
Was it that like African dust?
yeah,
or whatever?
that Sahara. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna be coming through like Florida and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's try the 1792. We're gonna do a little bit of a pivot here, and try a
Don't drop anything.
right. You might see a man in a boat with a white beard and some animals. We haven't been getting quite that much rain. Have you? Like, have you gotten a lot of rain? You're in Michigan, right? I think. I don't know. But have you been getting a lot of rain? Is that like been all over the country type of thing? All right. Store pick.
Store pick. Yep.
We've got the store pick. Gonna take a quick sip.
Okay.
All right, so 1792 foolproof store pick. I don't know if you've had this one, because the one you and I tried was just the standard 1792, and then I bought this one after. So I don't know if you and I have tried this one together. I mean, I've tried it, but
I don't know. Normally you like tell me right away, but I don't remember.
yeah. The delay seems to be a lot, HD. Just based off of your responses. But the delay doesn't seem to be that much just on the little screen I'm seeing.
Yeah. Delay wasn't that bad when you brought it the first time.
No, it shows me pouring the water.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. Wait. Yeah, just now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So foolproof.
Yep.
1792.
Store pick.
Store pick by what was it? WB.
WB Liquors, yep. Ooh, that's hot on the nose. So this one, my mic should have saved this one for last, but it's 125 proof.
Ooh.
Maybe we just take a little sip of this one and then come back to it later.
Maybe we let it sit.
That might be good.
I did get some like a cherry with that one. That was really nice smell.
Yeah, I got like kind of basic bourbon, oak, and vanilla type of stuff on the nose, but yeah.
So I'll let it sit.
Yeah, we'll let it sit. All right, so shall we talk more about the weather?
Have you been keeping up with sports?
I know that the Pacers are going up against your team in the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel?
Oh, nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nervous.
Okay, I thought I was going to get more out of him.
Nope, that's all I can get. Nope, I don't want to talk about it.
So what made you a Oklahoma City Thunder fan?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Durant went to University of Texas.
Yeah.
And then he went to Supersonics up in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of followed him. I didn't follow him, but...
Yeah,
you know.
no, I know what you mean.
And then he went down to Oklahoma City. And then when he was in Oklahoma City, the players that are around him, I enjoy watching. I don't know why. Like, it's just these small market teams that I enjoy watching.
Yeah. Good idea. Oh, to let it sit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't know what it is with these small market teams, but like Green Bay.
Yeah, they're a small market team, yeah.
Yeah. So
No. Like, I guess for me, it's like the teams that I follow, when I do follow, I'm so weird when it comes to sports because there'll be some years that I'm like really into it, and then some years that I'm not. But the years that I am into it, it's like I follow the Spurs, the San Antonio Spurs for basketball, just because of where we live. But then for football, I follow the Cleveland Browns for professional and Alabama Crimson Tide for college because of where my parents are from. So like growing up and spending a lot of holidays with my dad's side of the family, Thanksgiving around that time of year, Alabama and Auburn would always play each other. And everyone would root for Alabama, except me and my cousin, who we would root for Auburn just because we wanted to be like different. But then as I got older, I realized just how wrong I was. And, I finally saw the light.
Yeah. We even haven't been watching Alabama as much recently, right?
No.
I remember it used to be like every Saturday we would go and just watch it, like especially with primetime games. Yep, I would come over.
Mm-hmm. And then for my mom's side of the family, not really her family, because her family is sort of like from all over the place, but she grew up in Cleveland. And so whenever Cleveland Browns played, she wanted to watch. And so that was just kind of like ingrained in me to be a Cleveland Browns fan for like NFL football. Mm-hmm. And, they aren't quite as successful as Alabama, but they
used to be.
Well, back in like the 50s.
Well, used to be. I didn't see time frame.
Yeah, but no, those are my teams that I follow, and so yeah, it just has to do with like my upbringing, I guess.
Yeah, Alabama's not doing so well.
No. You got a little bit of rain there. Like normal rain or more than normal? Because here it's definitely more than normal. But I've looked at the forecast for the next week and it doesn't really show anything. So.
Oh, it's been so humid here because of it.
Oh, it is so humid. It's kind of humid right now in this room.
Yeah.
So.
Like we're getting. Well, normally our humidity is not that bad. Usually we're in the 40s, but recently we've been just consistently in the 80s and 90s, and it's just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. You go outside and even though it's not it's hot, but it's not as hot as it could be this time of year. But you go outside and you come in and you're just soaked because of the humidity.
We have 89-degree weather, 90-degree weather, and it's 100 and something outside.
Mm-hmm. It's high of 89 feels like 100.
But we're getting into the bad part of August, or July and August is usually when we really get hit with heat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's still early summer. Well, technically it's still spring, but yeah, I think it was year before last, the 100-degree weather started in April. I don't know if you remember that.
I think so. I know, what was it, 3-4 years ago? We broke that record of 100-degree weather straight for 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
just straight
50-something days of straight 100-degree days. It was crazy. I remember that.
It would hit 90 at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good times, good times. All right, shall we try it?
Yep, let's try.
All right, 1792 foolproof store pick. Okay, it still smells the same.
Yeah. That proof did not go down.
No, it didn't. Maybe we add a little water to this one.
Well, I know the proof is not going to go down, but I was hoping it dissipate.
The alcohol impact might go down.
Yeah.
All right, I say we take a sip and then add water.
Okay. I feel like it's going to be very oaky.
Yeah. There's some cherry there too, though. Mm-hmm. I'm getting that cherry that you got. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of nutty, actually. I feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff on the finish more than I got on the palate. Kind of nutty.
I'm getting nutty, and I'm getting that little bit of cherry in there.
Mm-hmm. A little bit caramelly. A lot of kind of like stuff that you get in
bourbon.
I was gonna say like Heaven Hill kind of stuff. I mean, I know this isn't Heaven Hill, but
it's actually, well, a little bit like cherry is diluted, but I'm getting some like Maker's Mark.
Mm-hmm. Second sip, actually. Yeah. I'm getting like a leather.
From that bitterness, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The oak is strong with this one.
Mm-hmm. It is very strong with this one, and the alcohol impact. So the standard 1792 drank very hot, and this one is doing the same. You want a drop?
Oh yeah. Old Northwest.
Northwest Bourbon, what's up? 1792 picks are usually great, especially the single barrel and bottle and bond picks. Whoever's in charge of their single barrel program does a good job. We have a bottled and bond pick from Total Wine. I tend to take Total Wine picks though with a grain of salt just because it's Total Wine, but that might be one to try at some point. But
Well, Total Wine's not very good at
well,
picking.
Total Wine's just such a huge store.
Oh,
Like in like WB, they're a chain, but they're like a local chain. So, but no, this one. Once you get past the alcohol impact, there's some really nice, rich flavors back there. But let's see what happens after a drop of water. We might come back, let this sit and come back to it after a while. Yes, I agree. Yeah. All right. Okay, I got a cinnamon on that smell. Did you get the cinnamon? I'm getting like the cinnamon flavor, and also like when you take like a whiff of cinnamon, like that kind of like.
right now with the water added, it's a little bit sharper. So I'm trying to get past it. It's an interesting sharpness. It's like a prickly sharpness, like, kind of like when it's like pollen season,
Yeah.
like with cedar and stuff like that. You know, like it feels like
Yeah.
it's like in your nose and it hurt.
It's just been cool there.
Oh,
That's cool.
bring some of that cool weather down here. That'd be nice.
So we've been talking about the weather just because that's, what people talk about when there's nothing else to talk about. So, Mark from Northwest Bourbon, how has the weather been up in Washington? Because here it's been rainy and humid as all get out.
Yep.
And like it's like 90 degrees. All right, I'm going to try it with the water.
Ready?
Yep.
I couldn't get that much smell for the water with the water.
No, the smell didn't change that much, I don't think.
Drinkability, it was a lot better, a lot smoother.
Yeah.
I
had a little bit of sharpness, like when I first swallowed it, but on the tongue, it sat really well.
On the finish side, there's some sharpness, but like just overall,
A little bit of creaminess.
I get some creamy.
Yeah.
I think the cherry went away for me.
I don't know if it went away, but it's definitely like decreased.
Took a step back.
I think I'm just getting like the standard bourbon stuff, the vanilla, the oak.
But the oak diluted quite a bit, so that was nice. It's not as bitter. It's not like a dark chocolate bitter anymore.
Yeah, more of the sweeter flavors are coming through. Nice spring weather, rain about once a week, but mostly sunshine. That's nice. Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of sunshine here too.
Yeah. Low to mid 70s. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it's been like upper 80s to low 90s, but once you throw the humidity in there, it just
doesn't feel good.
No.
Especially since I'm not quite used to it, but
I've lived here most of my life. So I'm kind of used to it, but like when it is like that, like in the low to mid 70s, like during the spring, like it's just so nice.
Yeah.
Like those are the nicest days.
But our spring weather is 1 week. We have a spring week, and that's it. We're like, oh, it's springtime finally, because in the mornings like around 65 to 70, and in the day it gets to like 85, 87, which is like a really good weather for me.
Yeah.
And then at night it'll go back to like down in the 70s.
So
but now it's just not like that.
Like just like the weather here is so dumb. Like a few years ago when Joss and I were so long story short, Joss and I were supposed to get married in April of 2020, but then COVID happened, so we ended up delaying the wedding to September of that year. But we had our engagement pictures taken in January of 2020, and we had scheduled them a couple months ahead, and we were like, it's probably going to be really cold, but you know what? Let's just, we're just going to wear whatever we want to wear and just kind of tough it out. It was 87 degrees that day in January.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
87 degrees in January. And we were so hot. Like,
Oh, that's like when I went to Florida in December. And it was supposed to be, well, we're kind of looking at the weather, and it was supposed to be like, weather don't get down below 70s. So I was like, okay, it's not going to be extremely cold.
yeah.
It's going to be wet, but not extremely cold. When we went down there, it was like 45 for like the whole week we were there. And then no one was outside. It was raining the whole time, of course, but it was just raining. And we went to like a outside like venue there, and the bartender there was like, yeah, this is the coldest it's ever been for like the last 20 years. I was like, we're supposed to, and then right the day we were leaving, it was 85.
Of course.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't it be? This was very good after adding a drop of water. I wanted to just like let us like put this back here and let it sit for a while we try something else, but I kind of want to finish it now. But yeah, Texas weather is interesting.
Low mid 70s, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. Low to mid 70s, like here already in mid-June or early June. That's really nice. I knocked a glass over. All right, so what's your prediction for the NBA Finals? Who and how many games?
So I want to talk about it.
You don't like talking about like your teams, I've noticed.
Especially when they're in the spot of doing well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's going to be... Oh, the Pacers are doing so well right now, too.
Right?
I think it might get 7 games.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. I think it's going to get 7 games, but unexpectedly 7 games. So one team is going to pull ahead quite a bit, but the other team will like come back to make it 7.
I hear you.
Shador Sanders seems like he's doing pretty well in Cleveland. I don't know if you've been keeping up or not.
Not really. I don't really keep up with the Cavaliers.
What?
I don't really keep up with the Cavaliers.
I'm talking about the Browns.
Oh, Deion Sanders. I got you.
Shador Sanders.
Oh. Well, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with that either. I mean, I guess once they actually start like preseason stuff, I'll start keeping up with it. I hope he does well. Yeah, I hope he does well. Obviously. All right. Once we finish this one, we can pivot back to the single malts, unless those of you in the chat have something that you're currently sipping on or something that you want us to try. Let us know before we pivot to our next one, because it's about that time. We started off with single malt, so we had the Jack Daniel's single malt and the Stranahan's, and then
we had the Rebecca Creek.
The Ranger Creek.
Yep.
And then we pivot over to this one because HD is currently enjoying this one.
Which it was a good choice.
It was a very good choice, yep. So let us know in the chat if you want us to try something specifically. Puffing a cigar with a 1782. That's nice. We don't have any cigars here, but it's been a long time since I had a cigar, actually. The last time I had a cigar was probably with you.
Yeah. Wait. Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, you had one after me.
Did I?
Yeah. With her buddy. Remember he came over and I wasn't there?
Yeah, but then we got together again, and you were there.
I don't think we had one then.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I had a cigar.
Yeah. I remember this. First time I had a cigar was with this guy and our other best friend. So we were on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing he told us was don't inhale, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I did was inhale. Oh my gosh, I got sick.
And I didn't have one, like, with y'all, like, that time. Like, I was there, but I didn't actually have one. So I'm just, like, watching the whole thing happen.
It was terrible. I started getting extremely lightheaded. Yeah. It was already hot outside because we were golfing.
Mm-hmm. No, but it's been a long time. And I haven't had a lot of cigars. The amount of times I've had a cigar, I can probably count on one hand.
Yeah.
You know, it was always kind of nice, kind of relaxing.
I think every single time was all three of us together.
I think so, yeah.
Because he was the only one that was like the expert at it.
He brought the cigar cutter with him, and like he would usually bring them and like tell us about them. So.
Yeah, he would cut my cigar, like opening someone's beer bottle. Felt escalating.
Mm-hmm. Good times.
Yeah, but they're all good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't remember having one that I was like, oh, this is terrible. Like, no, it was nice actually. So.
Well, except the one that I inhaled on. But
yeah. Well, that was on you. Like,
thanks.
You're welcome. All right. We haven't gotten any responses, so let's get back to a single malt. So we have a peated American single malt that I don't want to get to just yet because I feel like that'll kill our palates.
Okay.
So maybe we try another Texas one. Let's go with a kind of accessible Texas single malt. Balcones Lineage.
Ooh.
That JD single malt is delicious. I hope they do more than just the sherry finish. I was lucky enough to get a cask strength of it. Oh, wow. A cask strength of this would be... That sounds like it would be really good.
Well, that one's already... Well, no, the taste
It's 90
was...
proof.
Yeah, the taste wasn't bad, but the scent was already pretty strong on it.
Yeah, it drank a little... Oh, my bad, yeah. I just figured we'd use the same glasses. It drank a little... I think it drank a little higher than 90 proof. But I think a cask strength of that would be super good. We haven't had a lot of luck in finding like the Jack Daniel's like super high proof ones other than the single barrel proofs. Like we don't have any of the Coy Hills or the 10, 12, 14 years. Lineage. Balcones lineage. Okay. So this is a single malt whiskey from Texas. 47% ABV. And this is Balcones, I guess, like budget single malt. The I think it's around like $40. Well, that's budget for Balcones. Their standard single malt, like their flagship, is going to be in the 60s at least.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, this
For
is
all the balconies you have, you never got a flagship one?
because they sell the minis of them, so I buy those.
Oh, but we never tried those either.
Do we have one? Oh, I'll tell you what I do have though, is I have the distillery pick of that one.
Oh, wait, we tried that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we've had this one a couple
Okay.
of times, but this is a single barrel of their flagship single malt.
Okay.
So we haven't had the standard,
Oh, but okay.
but we've had this single
Story.
barrel distillery exclusive one. You've never had an American single malt from Texas? If you can find one, I would recommend it. Especially the Balcones one. It's really good. I'm not sure about Andalusia's distribution, but if you find an Andalusia, I would get it, like regardless of which one it is. Andalusia has the triple distilled, the Revenant Oak, and the Striker, which are all
Oh yeah, the striker is good. I
amazing.
like the
Yeah,
Striker.
the Striker is very good. So if you're able to find something from Andalusia, I would recommend picking up any one of those. Yeah. The 1 liter Jack Daniel's single barrel Oloroso 88. This one is 90. 90 proof. So I don't know if they released it in different proofs, but ours is 90.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so this one has a good amount of oak impact.
There's no scent in there, and I can't figure it out.
There's another scent in there, right? Is it like a licorice? Oh, the price. Oh, it's 88 where you are?
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Right? Being that much more?
I mean, I know prices vary, but that's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, here it's about $74. That's interesting. I didn't think it would vary by that much. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of licorice in here.
I think so.
This could almost pass for a rye.
if it had a little bit more herbal taste, herbalness to it, then yeah, I would think it was a rye.
Yeah. No, it doesn't really have that herbalness that ryes typically have. This is an interesting smell. I know we did a review on this one, but like I don't.
Well, this one I feel like it's been a while too.
I don't think it's been as long though as the Stranahan's.
Really? Not as long as 4 years. I feel like it's been. It had to be about that time.
You think so? Let's see.
Because this one I don't remember that much. Because we don't really do balcones that much.
We do balcones a lot.
We do?
Well, I think we do. Let's see.
We usually do the same ones over and over again.
Balcones. I'm looking at balcones here. Balcones lineage. We did it April of last year.
Wow.
Yeah. We did it April of last year. It is kind of herbal though, isn't it? Or is it more grassy? I think you know what? It's more grassy.
Well, grassy would be herbal, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily.
Wouldn't it be like herbalness is like anything foresty?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is kind of foresty.
Oh, okay. So I guess it is herbal.
Maybe, I don't know. Like when I think of herbs, I think of like the herbs that you cook with, like basil, rosemary, thyme, stuff
sage,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. All right, let's sip it.
I heard that song so many times. I still can't believe that's what they say.
It's a good song. JD 12 year is your favorite? Yeah, whenever we find a JD, one of the age-seeded Jack Daniels, we just got to jump on that. I did see Jack Daniels 10 year at a store once, but they were wanting $200 for it, and I was like, nah.
The year ones are a lot more?
Well, the Jack Daniels 10 year isn't supposed to be that much, but that particular store was like upcharging for it.
Oh.
Because it's hard to find. It's interesting because, ooh. Yeah, very woodsy. Oaky, which you're going to get from Texas whiskeys just in general. A lot of oak.
Creamy.
I didn't get creamy. It's not exactly sharp, but it's not like, for me at least, it's not that.
No.
Be a woodsy, grassy. Is it cheesy? Let's see if it's cheesy. I don't know if it's just because I'm looking for it, but I feel like I'm getting like the slightest hint of cheesy. And I'm looking for it because I feel like that's a thing we've been seeing with single malt whiskeys. Most of the single malts we have on the channel are Scotch, but I didn't get that on the Jack Daniels. I got it a little bit on Stranahan's, and I feel like I'm getting it a little bit here too. Not as much as I did on Stranahan's even, and even that wasn't a lot. But it might just be because I'm looking for it.
Maybe. Because I'm looking for it and I still can't find it. But
yeah, I feel like it's like extremely faint. Like unless you're looking for it. Mm. Richard Lopez, what's up?
Hola.
Welcome to the chat. I want to donate a bottle for this stream. Something you haven't tried. Can I email you? Yeah. Email us. cinemadrinkingbuddies@gmail.com. It should be in the description. I think it's in. Let me make sure it's in the description. But yeah, shoot us an email. That would be amazing. Thank you. And if you're sipping on anything or there's anything you want us to try, let us know. And
We'll see if we have it back here or something similar to it.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, but no, our email address is in the description. So yeah, go ahead and send that to us. That was our original channel name because we did like movie reviews while we drank whiskey, but now we just drink whiskey.
Yeah. We realized we were drinking more than we were watching movies.
Yeah. But yes, that would be awesome. Thank you, and welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Where are you from? Let us know. Yeah, that's really good. It's. I'm having a hard time picking out like individual notes from it, but
It has like a prickliness to it.
right.
Like in the back of the throat.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not really a note, but
No, I know what you're saying though. Like it's kind of like the texture wise. Like it's not sharp or like I know we've had a few where we say like, oh, it's kind of like a Pop Rocks kind of feel, but it's not even that. It's
no.
like you said, prickly, which is kind of cool. I never really thought about that.
I don't know why I don't remember this one. Even like tasting it.
Well, like you said, we've had a lot of balcones on the channel.
Yeah.
I feel like when we first started doing whiskey reviews, we did a lot of balcones, and then we kind of slowed down.
Yeah, because we realized that Malcones is more centralized.
Yeah.
And it's not as dispersed as much as the other ones.
Yeah. But no, we should do more balcones because there are a few like the bourbon and even the single malt that are pretty well dispersed or distributed, and that would be something to do a review on. Especially, I believe they're discontinuing their pot still bourbon.
Oh, they are?
I think so. Ever since Diageo took them over.
Who's that?
They're like a what are they even? They're a company, and they own several different brands. San Antonio?
Oh, no way.
We're in San Antonio. That's awesome. I just drink bourbon now and Pacifico. Oh, that's awesome. We were talking earlier in the stream about how we recently visited Ranger Creek and picked up their single malt number 2, which was one of their distillery only releases. So, yeah, that's awesome. A fellow San Antonian. What were we just talking about? Oh, yeah, balcones.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, we need to do some more of the balcones stuff that like is a little bit more distributed because we used to do the balcones like releases, like the Dawn and the Dusk when that came out, the Tres Hombres, the Big Baby, but we haven't done a lot of like just their like standard like core lineup stuff other than this.
Oh, they have like a I thought all of them have like names and stuff like that.
No, I mean they have like core lineup stuff. So like their one single malt is their flagship. They have a rye. So like all of these, the Tres Hombres, the Dawn and Dusk, the Big Baby. Well, I think the Big Baby is standard now, but
What was that? Blue? What was it called?
The Baby Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of their standards.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. I might Texas whiskey again one day. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't know what kind of Texas whiskey, like what they have where you are. I think typically Balcones and Garrison Brothers are the ones that tend to be a little bit more widely distributed.
Yeah. But Garrison Brothers is a little bit more, for me, they're a little bit more pricier than what I would like to spend on the actual drink. They're still good. It's just,
They are pricey, Garrison Brothers. Balcones has Balcones. They have some stuff that's not as pricey, like the Baby Blue, the Pot Still Bourbon, if that's still around, and this one, the Lineage. But yeah, it's
if you have Andalusia there, that's good.
mm-hmm. I haven't had anything from Andalusia I don't like. I even tried their
No.
brandy once and I loved it. And
Really?
I'm not
A
a brandy
brandy?
guy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's another one that's... Taste is
Devil's
subjective, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. Devil's River is here in San Antonio, and the thing about Devil's River,
So Devil's River, their higher proof is a lot better than the lower proof.
yes,
You get
like
all,
I don't know if I've ever had a whiskey brand that there was like a that big of a difference in just quality and how good it tastes between their low proof stuff and their high proof stuff. Because I like when it comes to Devil's River, I kind of don't like their low proof stuff.
no, it just, it tastes too watered down.
Yeah, and there's especially that like their standard bourbon, I just don't really care for it. Like it almost has like a bad taste to me. But their high proof stuff is amazing. Like some of the best stuff you've ever had. And it's just yeah. So if you find Devil's River, make sure try and get their higher proof stuff. Texting and drinking. That's okay. No judgment here. As long as you're not driving and drinking. That's all that matters. Driving and drinking and watching a YouTube stream, that's not a good combination. But Richard, if you're in San Antonio, let us know. Like, what are some of your favorite local whiskeys, whether they're made here in San Antonio or here in the area? Because, I mean, we're in San Antonio too, so
Oh, still Austin. That's a good choice.
that's always a good choice. Obviously, that's in Austin, not San Antonio, but they're like an hour away. So,
No. For Texas ones. What's another one?
yeah, anything from still Austin, really, if you can find it.
I don't think I had a bad one from Still Austin.
No, not at all. I feel like still Austin does a good job of sort of being like a middle ground between like they're definitely a Texas whiskey, but they're like for people who don't like that super like heavy oak that I think you get from a lot of Texas whiskeys. They're kind of a good middle ground for that.
It's a good
That's probably the best intro to Texas whiskey. Still Austin. The musician bourbon.
isn't it more like Kentucky?
Or the artist bourbon. Is it the artist or the musician?
We have it.
The musician. Yeah.
Isn't it like a more Kentucky style bourbon than a Texas style bourbon?
I feel like it's almost like right in the middle. Because, yeah, I feel like Still Austin is almost right in the middle. You can't really go wrong with them. I can't believe I forgot about them. But yeah, they're really good.
What's another one?
Iron Root is another good one.
Oh, I haven't had them.
We've had them.
I have.
You remember this one? The Harbinger? Sorry.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. watch Iron Root's all watching. It's like, okay, fine.
No, we've had Iron Root on the channel. We've had Rebecca Creek on the channel, which is close by to us. What are some other Texas whiskeys we've had? Ranger Creek, obviously. Treaty Oak, Crowded Barrel.
Crowded Barrel's not bad. I like Crowded.
We've had a lot of Crowded Barrels, actually. Well, we have a lot of Crowded Barrels. Actually, this might be a good single malt to...
Oh, Single Malt?
Yeah. Remember this one?
Yeah. I think I liked the smaller bottle more than this one. I don't know what the difference between them two were.
Well, they were different batches. This one was 50% non-peated barley and 50% peated. So it was like half the barley was peated. So it was smoky, but not as much as a lot of other smoky whiskeys. Done here in Texas, obviously. Distilled and bottled by Crowded Barrel. So, but the one that, and I think we're kind of getting here to the end. The one that I would like to end with, if you're okay with, is this one.
Cocaine?
Do you remember this one?
I think I remember that one.
This is Cocaine single malt whiskey. They're from New Mexico. And distilled in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And this one was really good.
Okay.
Are you cool with this one? William Hall, what's up?
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers. We're having single malt whiskeys tonight, American single malt whiskeys. So if you have any recommendations, let us know. We've had the Jack Daniels, the Stranahans, and the a local one to us, Ranger Creek. And then we had
store pick of 1792 full proof.
Yeah, that's not a single malt, but we had it anyway. And we're currently having the Balcones lineage.
Yep.
And we're probably going to have the Colcagen Santa Fe single malt next. But let us know if there's another one that you would like us to try. And if we have something, then let us know. I like Still Austin and Devil's River better than any Balcones I've tried. Yeah, I can see.
I have to...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with that.
I can definitely see that with Still Austin, and depending on the Devil's River you've had, I can see that. Yeah. Some of the Texas whiskeys I have tried taste like damp, wet basement.
And there are those.
Yeah. You know what? That low proof Devil's River, I can see that with. I think that's why I didn't like that. But like I said, the higher proof Devil's River stuff is... And I hope we keep getting that, because Devil's River recently filed bankruptcy. I don't think they're going out of business, but...
No, they might get bought out by somebody.
Yeah. I hope they don't go out of business, because that high proof stuff they do is really good. And that's probably why they went out of business too, is because their lower proof stuff...
Is not, or the lower proof, they're more budget friendly ones are not going as quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Still Austin is like the one that like everyone can sort of agree on. I think they're very good. We've been talking about trying to go up there and visit and do a video there.
Still Austin and Balcones, right? We're trying to do.
Yeah.
Man.
So hopefully we can do that here within the next few months, but we'll see. Oh, on the golf cart. Yeah. No, we were those ones when we used to play golf. We would put the bottle of whiskey or whatever it was in the golf cart and then mix it with whatever we were drinking.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
We have a bag of golf clubs? No. It's a bag of liquor.
Yeah.
And I think one time we went golfing. This is way past the statute of limitations, so I can talk about it. So our buddy was driving it, and I was in the passenger seat. And what he liked to do is kind of like go fast enough and turn where I kind of like fall out. Well, this time that didn't happen, and the whole cart like flipped over.
Yeah.
One hit my hand, which was really bad. But the reason why it was so funny is we had Cheez-Its with us, and I was all over the field.
Yeah, just Cheez-Its all over the fairway. And I was in the golf cart behind them, so I'm just watching it all happen. Cheez-Its flying everywhere. Good times.
Yep.
Good times. All right. Yeah, let's have the Cocaine.
Okay.
This will be our last whiskey, I think, of the night. Unless someone else comes up with a really good recommendation. The reason this is the last one of the night, potentially, is because this is fairly high proof, and it is
A little
peaty.
bit some peaty.
118 proof, cask strength single malt, distilled in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in American white oak barrel. So I don't think it's finished in any sort of wine barrel or anything. Traditional aging, once used American white oak barrels. Okay, so probably most likely bourbon barrels.
Wait, did we do a review on this one too?
We did. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember Cocaine.
Yeah.
Or I know how to pronounce the names. I remember doing.
Yeah. You were having that discussion on how to pronounce it. Ooh.
That's a barbecue smoke.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit more subtle smoke than you get from a Scotch, I think.
Yeah, but the barbecue flavor really comes through.
Yeah, it smells like if you go to like a Texas barbecue spot, like that's what it smells like.
Is Rudy's only like a Texas thing?
It originated in Texas, but they have it in other states.
Oh, okay. If you've been to Rudy's, it smells like their barbecue sauce.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? No, I know they have it in Colorado. Because I remember when Joss and I went there a few years ago, we saw Rudy's, and we were like, whoa.
Did you go?
No.
Oh. I actually haven't been to Rudy's in a long time.
I haven't been there. I was just thinking about that. Like, when was the last time I went to Rudy's? It's been a long time.
When I went to school. Just because it was like right there.
Yeah. I kind of want to pick up some Rudy's now. Oh, but they're expensive. Well, they were expensive years ago. The last time I tried them. No telling how expensive they are now.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Rudy's is like a barbecue place. And their their slogan is the worst barbecue.
Yeah. The worst barbecue in Texas is their slogan. And I mean, I don't know if they're the best barbecue in Texas, but they're not the worst by any means. They're very good. So if you ever come to Texas, try Rudy's barbecue.
Well, I don't know now, but
that's true. It's probably, it has to have been at least 3 or 4 years since I've had Rudy's.
Oh, for me, it's a lot longer than that.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably, how old am I? Like 13 years for me.
What?
Yeah.
We need to go get Rudy's one day.
Yeah.
We can take our own whiskey with us.
But the fact that I remember it 13 years ago, that's how impactful Rudy's was to me.
Mhm. Have we given any notes for this other than smoky? Barbecue
Nope,
sauce?
we only got barbecue sauce.
Okay. Do you have a favorite whiskey bar in SA? 1919.
Which this guy's trying to get me to go
Yeah.
for the longest time.
Yeah. No, we need to go to bar 1919 in Southtown. There is a newer bar that's just opened up in the Stone Oak area called Books, a Whiskey Society, and they're pretty good. They don't have near the selection as bar 1919, but they have a decent selection, and they have a half off happy hour Monday through Friday, and I got to try Thomas H. Handy rye there for $13. A 1 ounce pour, but still. So it's
What is that normally?
well, it's one of the Buffalo Trace Antique ones, so it's usually gonna be like up there.
Oh,
But yeah, if you go there during their happy hour and you try like a 1 ounce pour, you can try some really good stuff for not a lot of money. Books, a Whiskey Society in like far north San Antonio. But no, my favorite is bar 1919.
what was it that one that you wanted to try? That you wanted to split on?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot I want to try.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like a specific one.
No, you and I need to go to that bar one of these days for their happy hour.
Because I thought you wanted to split one and do a half ounce each, but it was, even then, it would be really pricey.
Oh yeah, there's a few of those.
Okay.
They have the Hibiki Harmony 21 year there, and I think for 1 ounce it costs like $37 or $8. So we could split that one.
There was one that you were saying that for each of us, and it would be a half ounce each, it would be like close to 50 something.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
But I don't remember, like you said a specific name.
I don't remember honestly, but that doesn't surprise me. Okay, on that smell, I got like croutons.
Croutons.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna taste it. Cheers.
Oh, I got. It might be croutons. It's like the herbalness you get from like when you put it on spaghetti and stuff like that, like pasta.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the parsley and stuff, but it's like kind of like sort of like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think so.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, they don't have Cokegan here. My wife and her sister and her cousin took a trip out to LA a few years ago, a couple years ago on a road trip, and they went through New Mexico. And I told her, if you go through New Mexico and you happen to stop at a liquor store and you see this, pick it up for me. So she stopped at a Total Wine in New Mexico and picked this up for me.
Oh, specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I just looked it up right now to see if they have it here in Texas,
But they don't?
They don't. So I don't know what the distribution is like for this whiskey, but it's very good. It tastes like barbecue.
I guess it's no, but wait, is cocaine distributed anywhere else?
I don't know. I have no idea what their distribution is.
No. I guess it's be like Rainier Creek.
Maybe they're from New Mexico. That's all I know. But Richard, what's your favorite whiskey bar in SA? Because I love 1919, Rock and Rye, the Books Whiskey Society, but I haven't really been to any others. I've heard Whiskey Cake can have a good selection, but my wife and I went there a few years ago, and we just had like a bad like service experience, so we haven't gone back. But I mean, one of these days maybe we
Is
go
that the one
back.
you went on your birthday?
No,
Oh.
we just went in there and we went there to eat, and we went and sat down, and we were sitting there for a good 20-25 minutes, and no one came to our
Really?
table. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So we just left.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get anything?
No, we didn't get anything.
Oh, you didn't try like weigh down somebody?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured after like 5 or 7 minutes you would like try to weigh down somebody.
No, we were just like, okay, I guess, no one's gonna like wait on us, so we just left.
Oh.
And we haven't gone back since. But I mean, that was probably like an isolated incident. Maybe we need to go back, but Sternworth at the Pearl also has a good selection, but they can be a little pricey.
Hmm.
That's really good. That's honestly a lot better than I remember it being. I remember it being more peaty, but this one is just like barbecue.
Good night, good sir.
Have a good one, HD. Thank you for joining. Kilkegan is an unabashedly original single malt, double distilled in a pot still. Kilkegan is carefully handcrafted from mesquite kiln malted barley. Oh, that's interesting. And Sangre de Cristo mountain water. Wait, so is it mesquite smoked? Because it doesn't taste like that other mesquite smoked one we have. Mesquite kiln malted barley. Patient, traditional aging in once used American white oak bourbon barrels. Okay, so it's aged in bourbon barrels. Marries Kilkegan's rich smoke profile with deep, full flavor, resulting in a truly unique and timeless single malt whiskey. Lucky you. Yeah. No, I'll admit, it's pretty lucky that she did that. No, but I would like to try more American single malts, because I feel like the ones that we have had are very good. I don't have a whiskey bar yet. I'm looking. I'll check out 1919. Yes, check out 1919. They're in Southtown in the Blue Star area, and the bar isn't labeled. It's a speakeasy. It's you go down these stairs, and then there's just like a door there, and the windows are blacked out. The door isn't labeled or anything, but you walk in and it's a bar.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not labeled from the outside at all.
Dang. Now, how do you know where it's at?
I just had to go and look for it because it shows on Google Maps where it is.
Oh, so you have to like, I guess you have to do like the walking thing.
Yeah, so like we got there and it's like, okay, it has to be here somewhere. And it's like, look, there's a door down there, but it's not labeled. Let's try it. And that's what it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, check out 1919 for sure. I would also check out Books for their happy hour, because you ride a bike from Blue Star all the time. Oh yeah, it's right there at Blue Star, 1919. So if you're there, then check it out. I'm trying to think what that is above it. It's like an art gallery on top of it. Let me look at real quick. Joe Blues, I think that's what's on top of it. Oh, the Blue Art Gallery. So yeah, there's a staircase that you can just like walk down, and it's like a little door. There's like some tables and chairs out there, and then the windows are all blacked out. It's like a, yeah, just open the door and go in there and just see all the whiskey that they have. It's amazing.
Watch. Oh, open the door. What are you doing here?
Right.
Wrong door.
But yeah, check out Barn 1819 for sure. And then happy hour, I believe, is from 5 to 7, Monday through Friday at Books up North San Antonio in the Stone Oak area. 50% off all neat pours of whiskey. Really good stuff.
Oh, it's like a sponsor or something.
No, no, none of these are sponsored. But hey, it's another local, and you know, like these spots. I want these whiskey spots to like survive.
Well, like the north one will seem like it's like they're open from this time to this time.
Oh no, it's just because I've done my homework on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gone to their happy hour multiple times.
I was like, we have a sponsor and I didn't know about this.
Shoot, I wish they would sponsor us. Honestly, they probably don't need us. They don't need a sponsor because whenever I've gone there, they typically are
They're pretty full.
pretty busy. Yeah.
I feel like Bar 1919, if anyone invited me over there, I'll go and I'll be, it's not here. All right, sorry guys.
Wait, what? No, like they have to have at least over 1,000 whiskeys at Bar 1919.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Well, I
have-
mean, like, no, like without like any like name labels, I'll probably be just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's because when you look at their menu and like go through their whiskey list, it's like overwhelming.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, oh my god, I don't know what I want to try. And
Do they have it like displayed?
well, yeah, they have all the whiskey sitting there like behind the bar. And then they'll give you a menu, or you can just look up on your phone. They have like a QR
oh, they have
code.
like QR.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, if you're familiar with Blue Star, Richard, then yeah, by all means check out Bar 1919 because it's there at Blue Star. And yeah, you've probably like walked by it many times and just not realized that's what it was. This was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up.
Yep.
So, let's see. Today is June 2nd. So, we typically do our live streams the first Monday of the month. We only do them monthly, not weekly. So our next live stream will be July 7th, I think. So, as long as, we're both healthy and in town and not busy and all that good stuff. So, yeah, join us on July 7th for our next live stream. We will have videos coming out between now and then, just of us reviewing whiskeys, doing tasting, and probably even visiting a distillery or two. So be sure to subscribe if you're not. And thank you so much for joining us. Have a good evening, and
We'll see you next time.
we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I have a drop.
Oh,
I have a
I
drop.